I think we have him.
Yeah?
Troy is talking to him right now.
You can go on the air right now?
He says it sounds exactly like him.
All right, let's get him.
We're out of New York City on satellite radio, the Opie and Anthony show.
Huge in Tennessee.
We reached Tennessee.
Reached Tennessee.
So,
He's going to go on. Hang on.
all right, hang on one second. They'll take you on the air right now. Hang on.
Go.
Mr. Marceaux,
Yes.
welcome to the Opie and Anthony show, sir.
How are you?
Thank you for inviting me. Fine.
Well,
We saw your campaign ad. We've only seen one ad on you, sir, but it seems like you really are kind of getting to the root of the issues that concern a lot of people.
Yes. I want everybody to know that the YouTube plants me as an idiot or stupid or mentally retarded.
Well, that's crazy.
I'm not.
That's crazy.
I'm the real McCoy.
Well, I'm listening to your platform, and I like the idea about the guns. I'm a strong advocate of the Second Amendment myself. Could you elaborate a little more on your stance on guns and gun control, sir?
Well, I believe after I read the Constitution about 23 times, it comes to that we have a right to bear arms against our government. And I guess between now and then, we included hunting and self-protection.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want to recall all the gun permits and registration, allow every citizen to have one. And I really think if I were right, maybe I'll even fine them $10 if we don't have one.
Oh, fine somebody $10 if they don't have a gun.
Yeah, because I want them to come to Nashville with their guns. I hope the first time they come without bullets, and then that means at least 25 of them, because that's how many people nominated me to be there. And then once they come with guns, that means shows me how serious they are. Then I'll put it in a meeting, and of course, the citizens run our government, so they would have more say than my committee.
Absolutely.
I officially call Bravo Sierra, too.
Let me clarify one thing that I made a mistake on.
Yes.
In that 1 minute segment.
Yes.
It was really fast, and was that the murder part. What I actually meant to say was I have to put you in jail, and then I would have to murder you if you killed someone.
Oh, so if you kill somebody, you're for the death penalty.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you're tough on crime.
I would like to say the way you killed someone is the way you're going to go, but I don't know if I can do that or not.
Well, they do have that,
them,
wacky.
We have all these people out here that fight stuff like that. I mean, but if you kill someone by suffocation, that's the way you need to go.
Oh, so you're for killing them the same way they killed somebody else, regardless.
Well, it would be a great deterrent.
Yeah, but we do have that cruel and unusual punishment thing in the Constitution, so that might not fly.
Well, I know.
Now, what about the grass? What about the grass you're talking in the empty lots?
Well, yeah, I guess I made a little hasty decision in there too. I wasn't really meaning about grass. I was just using it as a scenario. I'm gonna have to find out which vegetarian gives up the most to make this fake gas we got. And then I'm going to sell that fake gas, to the refiners for real gas.
Oh, like ethanol or something, right?
Yeah, right. Now, there's many different plants out there that do different vegetarian. Because I saw one with kudzu, I saw one with corn. I just don't. I haven't really decided which one. My people would have to find out which one gives off the most.
Right.
Where we get the maximum amount of money.
What people do you have? How big is your election committee you got there?
Well, let me tell you, my friend. The way I am here, everyone's chicken to join me.
Oh, is that it? Why is that? It sounds like you got a good platform.
Because I'm for constitutional values. The Constitution's first. Everything else is not important. And cops invade our privacy at traffic stops because county commissioners and county attorneys are like a war against the citizens. Who says they can't declare war. But I know one thing: if the higher court of the land, the Supreme Court, rules in no versus our, in case we ever need it, said looking for crimes or no knowledge that a traffic stop violates the Constitution.
So now it sounds like you're not tough on crime. What? Because how are you gonna? You don't sound very pro-police.
Well, you cannot break the Constitution at any cost. People, our citizens, fight for the Constitution.
Well, I understand that, but how will we be safe in Tennessee without any police officers or?
Well, I cannot allow city court to overrule the Supreme Court. If you overrule the Supreme Court, well then slavery's in place. Under the 13th, no slave states except duly convicted criminals. Now, if city court is overruling the Supreme Court, you're not duly convicted.
Uh-huh.
Because they can't overrule the Supreme Court or any higher court than themselves. But being lawyers are in charge, they don't want to lose that 68% of the business of traffic stops, so they don't use the Supreme Court rulings to get us off. They come out here and we have the prices right.
I gotcha.
Which store do you want? And like in my hometown, there are 150 people a day go through my county court
Let's
system.
make a deal.
And all of them, and all of them were violated. There's no warrant, no probable cause.
Could I ask you something else? I understand where you're going with that. Can I understand? Can I ask you something else about your prior political experience? Do you have any, sir?
Well, I never held office, but I ran several times. I ran for governor 3 times, Tennessee Senate 4 times, U.S. Congress Senate 1 time.
Oh, so you've been running a lot.
I ran to county commissioner, Saudi Daisy commissioner 2 times. I ran for mayor of Hamilton County this year.
Wow.
Because I figured if I
run a lot.
won that,
What's your military record?
My military record is I'm a 4th Recon Marine, the best soldier in the world.
Really?
I maintain the highest oath to the land.
What?
Land and sea, domestic and foreign, against all enemies.
When did you serve, sir? When did you serve, sir?
71, and I'm in court now to prove that a Marine is always a Marine and shall be get paid, because I can't protect the Constitution according to my oath if I don't get paid.
Yeah, so
I volunteer.
You were in 71.
So I volunteered for the last 7 years.
Did you see any combat, sir?
Well, actually, in 71, it was just about over. I volunteered to go over to clean it up, but they sent the ones that didn't volunteer, and they sent me to Nicaragua to
language.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that speech impairment gets in the way.
Political faux pas.
Wow.
Where'd they send you to? They send you to Venezuela?
Say again?
Where'd they send you to, sir? I'm sorry, your mic cut out.
Venezuela?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
Oh, where did they send you since they didn't send you to Vietnam?
Nicaragua. They had an earthquake there.
Oh, okay.
Nicaragua.
Yeah, I had to stop people from looting, and they took our guns from us, and we had to protect the country with billy clubs, and while they had guns.
Who is Agua?
Someone got shot by mistake, and they took our guns from us.
So
someone got shot by mistake, and they took away your guns?
So what'd you do with all the bullets?
Yeah, did they take away the bullets? What happened, sir?
See, when you're on guard duty, you say halt and to be recognized. If you don't halt to be recognized, we shoot you.
Right.
And this
sounds like my house.
The colonel or general was in civilian clothes, and he didn't halt. He was drunk.
What rank did you achieve, sir? What rank did you achieve?
Well, I'm a lance corporal.
Oh, okay.
I was only in 2 years. So before you cut me off, I wanted to say I want everybody to read in your area the Congressional Globe, the minutes to the Congress.
Right.
The 39 Congress, page 38, 41, and
Congress.
42.
Yeah.
And starting the third column
Is he a Republican?
41 and says,
He's a Republican.
Who are these people?
Who are these
Army and
people?
Navy civilians.
Right.
Yeah, go read about it, and you'll see who's talking to you right now. I'm at Freedom
Jimmy, where are you
Oh,
going?
Jesus. Jimmy just got up.
Jimmy doesn't like talking to Republicans.
Wow, so you're the Republican candidate.
What?
Who is your competition there, and what is their platform?
We got Zach Wamp, a congressman, and we got a mayor up there, Hammond, and he's a millionaire.
Wow.
And
hate them.
So I'm up against some big people.
Big money.
I guarantee one thing: they don't care about your constitutional rights. I can guarantee that right now.
Yeah.
Because they already held office, and they didn't care about our constitutional rights when they held office. So why should they care when being governor?
Well, I'll tell you, sir, I am definitely throwing my hat in the ring for you. I am backing you in this election. You have the Opie and Anthony show behind you. Because I like your platform. I like what you stand for, especially on your Second Amendment issues and your Constitution issues. I think they're brilliant, especially some of the ideas about the ethanol, perhaps selling it back for other gas. It just sounds great. It sounds like no-nonsense government. No-nonsense government. What do you think of President Obama, sir?
I think right now he's too weak. I sent him a message by Federal Express.
Federal Express message.
Oh, I bet you get a visit. Yeah.
Hey, I told him that in 1866 the country was invaded by democracy, and he has to order everyone in the United States a republic, either a radical or a moderate like Lincoln. Because if the Congress at any time in history say we were invaded, well then guess what? We were.
Ah.
What was in the FedEx package? Just some documents?
Say again?
What'd you send to Obama?
Well, I sent him Federal Law 241.
Federal Law 241.
Okay.
It makes Army, Navy civilian a great man, immune from all crimes, including murder, above civil law.
So now that would mean anyone in the military cannot be convicted or even tried for the crime of murder?
Well, actually, it's only a Marine.
Only Marines.
He's only a protect and defend the department of our country. And they said they had to make it that way because if I stood in front of the judge to remove him from office, he would overrule me, and he should need to be scared of me.
You don't want to be overruled.
Yeah, that would suck.
All right. Well, we got a lot of people are on the phones right now. A lot of people want to talk to you here.
Basil, listen up for a second.
A lot of people want to talk to you.
We got a great opportunity. We got a lot of people from Tennessee calling our show right now. They want to talk to you personally, sir.
Okay.
We say hi to Paul, what's that name, man?
Hargis?
Paul Hargis, it looks like. Hi, Paul. How are you, sir?
Oh, good. Thanks for taking my call, Gregorio. Hey, is this Mr. Marceaux?
Yes, it is.
Hi. I wanted to know, I'm 57 years young, and I didn't hear you say anything about what you're going to do for seniors.
Can you repeat that just one more time, please?
All right, sure. I guess there was a lot of noise that nobody else heard. What are you going to do for senior citizens?
Senior citizens?
Yes.
Older people like myself. I'm 57 years young. She's 3, but I'm 57.
Okay, the only thing I can possibly do, I think would make any sense, is make sure we have a dental plan to take care of our teeth.
That's very
important. All our teeth.
But what about my medication? What about my medication and things of that nature?
If you go on my website.
You talk before I finish. Right away. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm used to being cut off. Older people.
If you go to my website, you'll see a
sure.
And I have
I'm not allowed on the internet. That's what the judge said.
An insurance plan. I
don't know what you mean. You're saying your L's like W's.
I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you breaking up.
I know. I got a bad cell connection. But I want to know what you're going to do for senior citizens and medication and Medicare.
Well, as a governor...
I ain't finished asking nothing. You're yelling at me.
Okay, finish.
I am.
Okay, as a governor, I have no control over Medicaid. Okay, but I do have a teen care package that I'll probably end up putting into place where we do away with all types of insurance that treat us, like car insurance, health side, like workers' compensation, work side. We're going to eliminate all that and give you insurance, and then have an employer pay the insurance, and when they do, I'll send them free gifts made in Tennessee, which would boost the sales tax bracket and create jobs at the same time. And
you don't understand. I can't afford my medication. I'm an older American. I worked hard for a few years, and I need my medication, Social Security.
Well, if I put
go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't finished. It's not humiliating. Go ahead.
I said if I put teen care back in place, you will be covered, and you have your medicine. Because I
can't afford my medication or my lawyers.
What was that last part?
I can't afford medication or the legal bills or any of that jazz. And I feel like all the young people are taking everything from the old. Like,
well, that may be a possibility. Senior citizens would be the first people I would check on, because I'm 57 myself.
Happy birthday. I'm 57 years young.
Young, okay.
Sure, you got to think young. I like to see an older citizen running for office. It gives us all a little bit of hope,
Yes. So that's about the best I could do. When I get in office, I'm going to think of senior citizens first. I don't know exactly. I just know if I got teen care back the way I want it,
sure,
it'll be covered.
Sometimes you put a little milk on the tip, and she goes right for it.
But I'll have Senate
makes us sleepy
from the state. 100%. You understand that, right?
I'm a little. The whole politics thing, it makes me a little loopy. But I just know that I don't feel protected as an American. And it just seems like President Obama and all these other finaglers don't take care of the old.
Well,
I was almost a Marine, too. They wouldn't let me be a Marine.
Barack Obama started way before him, 144 years ago.
He's not that old.
I said it didn't start with him. It started 140 years ago and came here.
Who's Tim? I don't know what you're saying. Sometimes the one letter sounds like the other one.
It's not all the president's fault. It's been doing the same thing for the last 145 years, since July 16th, 1866. And it just mushroomed into a nightmare this last campaign.
But how come you want to take guns away? The people can't defend themselves when you try to pick someone up in a van and there's all these meddlers.
I don't want to take guns away. I want everyone to have a gun, without the numbers on the bullets.
You ever get crib marks on your thighs?
I heard you say something. I didn't hear you.
I got crib marks on my thighs.
You got thread marks in your thighs?
Yeah, you can't get the smell of Desenex out of your face.
Yeah. Well,
sometimes they giggle.
I just hope someone rubs those things off your thighs, because you keep them there, you may get a blood clot.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No. Do you have another caller?
Well,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be boring. All right,
hold on. Yeah, let me put Paul on hold, and let me try to see if there's another caller on the line here. Let's get back to Basil Marceaux, who's running for governor in Tennessee, right, sir?
In Tennessee.
Yeah. And U.S. Congress number 3 too at the same time.
Wow,
that's crazy.
You are really doing things. How have you earned a living over the years, sir? What were some of the jobs you've held?
Well, I've been self-employed most all my life. I do importing.
Import-export. Latex?
I'm disabled right now, so I know what that guy's talking about.
Vandalay Industries.
Vandalay.
Yeah, Vandelay Industries.
I still do importing.
Anthony, we got Steve Basil. We got another phone call coming in. Very urgent here. We got a guy named Steve from Yellowstone, Tennessee. Steve.
Hi, how are you? I just wanted to know, why do you think that guns are going to be the answer? It just seems to me like that's going to perpetuate more violence against people with alternative views.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I must have missed you there. Can you repeat that question, please?
That's okay. My stomach is stapled. I wanted to know, what about the guns are going to just cause more violence, are they not? Why are you allowing more guns? I don't understand why you would want to perpetuate more violence.
Okay, like I said in Florida speech, I didn't write the Constitution.
I wasn't there. I was talking to Corey in Australia.
I didn't write the Constitution. I'm just a Puerto Rican Marine who's supposed to protect the Constitution under the U.S. Code, Chapter 1, Title 1, Chapter 2. The page that has the three eyes on says that for protect and defend of the country is supposed to protect the Constitution.
I was smuggling bullets in my hiney.
I'm sorry.
I'm not a good producer.
Yeah.
Not to repeat.
I should be fired immediately.
Come back, Johnny.
Yes.
Hey, I'm sorry, I can't hear the guy.
Women with hysterectomies are better producers than I am. Get it?
I just want you to look on me and let me turn Tennessee a republic.
I'm wearing a
patch since we're born. The Constitution says all states.
I want to thank Steve for the phone call. That was terrific.
Any thoughts of seceding from the Union, sir, because of your views?
Well, actually, really look at it correctly. If you read Federal Law 241, Congressional Code 39 Congress, page 38, 41, 42, a Republican form of government says the now dominant party invaded her. So if the Constitution is still a dead letter, which we know it is, well, then that means the enemy's still here. So I'm not proceeding from the Union. I just want the Union to be here.
Right.
As the fathers in the past died.
And based on 1866.
And that started in 1866 when they reformed our government.
Yeah, exactly.
And never told us.
And never said a word about it. Let's go to Chip on line 10. We'll take one more. We'll take one more call, Mr. Marceaux. Let's go to Chip on line 10 here.
I've been holding on for so long. I feel like I'm 200 years old. You know. I just wanted to know where your stance is, like on the war and stuff like that, because it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know.
Warrants? Did you say warrants?
No, the war that's going on. The war? No. This guy's
the war.
This guy here is like I jump over bridges and stuff.
I'm sorry. Someplace.
That's okay. I wanted to know
just one more time.
The war in Afghanistan and stuff like that. I just want to know where you stand on the whole war and stuff. Because I pontificate about that a lot. Dude.
Are you sitting down, sir?
I'm just kind of standing here. I got my iPad, boom, right in the bag.
Okay, I want to let you sit down so when I tell you this, you won't fall down and hurt yourself.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to fall down. I fell down, bang my head. That's what they all tell me. They go, Chippy, you banged your head. I'm like, yeah, no.
Hey, I am the best soldier in the world, a Puerto Rican Marine. If you don't believe me, you can call the commandant yourself and ask him. And my oath is for life. If I say a pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to a republic which it stands, and I take the pledge into a Republican Constitution, and I stand on a republic, then they send me into a country that is republic and kill them to make them a democracy. I know one thing. I don't stand for that. What about you?
I'll say, so you're pretty...
all my voters out there.
Somebody once told me if you don't stand for something, you're probably fall for some other stuff. I don't know exactly what it was, but you got to stand up and be tall. Bless your shorts, something like that.
One thing is, everyone has to know why I'm so radical. You know why I'm so radical? Anyone out there tell you why I'm so radical?
Why you rad?
Because they own it.
No, because I was driving down the road one day in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and a cop put a gun to my face, the best soldier in the world. and pulled my passenger out of the car, who was a Navy SEAL, Rambo. And yanking
There's
out the
a ball and a ball on his nose.
and I told him, hey, that guy's a Navy SEAL, stop kicking him. And they kept kicking him. And then me.
You sure they weren't clubbing him?
So I went to court because I was swimming, didn't have my wallet with me. Went to court, and the judge said it was okay for him to put that gun in my face. And to my concern, I said, well, they're both idiots. So that's not the law. So I went.
Why was he beating the SEAL?
And that happens every day. But now, what would happen if the Supreme Court ruled cops can't have guns at traffic stops?
I don't know.
Shoot someone.
Tell me.
Hey, I can tell you, there's 18,645 dead bodies at traffic stops by cops who's not supposed to have a gun. A meter may be put in place. And that was 10 years ago, and by 10 more years, there'll be another 18,000 if I don't stop it.
10 years plus 10 years, that equals 11 years.
So what about 11 years?
What's that?
What'd you say about 11 years?
I don't know. You're saying a whole bunch of years. I'm like, what do I know about years? I ain't no good at math. You know, I'm just chipper. My mother's got some friends over.
Yeah. No. So if the Supreme Court says no, and county court says yes, and they find me guilty, and they take the money, is that good money or bad money?
Bad?
Money's just green. That's all I know. It's like me, green with envy, chipper.
In Tennessee, it's 86.
Well, you're unstoppable.
$86 million, and that's just for teammates. Well, then you have the lawyer's fees.
Yeah.
Lawyers
like a freight train.
City court fees. There's sales tax. They got fireman's insurance and on those court tickets. And when you pay a court fine, they got 10 or 15 different fees you pay there. Oh.
Yeah, but what about the lawyers?
They take the biggest amount, but see.
Sure they do. Oh, she tells you she's a certain age. Then you find out she's one. Then what do you do?
When I read this law,
I tell you what you do.
On the other page, it said that the group is the one that breaks.
All right. Well, we want to thank Chip for calling.
Yeah, Chip did a great job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I almost blew the whole thing. Sorry, guys.
No, of course
not at all.
Chip.
Before I go.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Basil Marceaux.
In closing.
What?
Yes. If the lawyer does not use Supreme Court rulings to get us off, that makes him a racketeer and a racketeer under RICO, where two men out on the road in disguise collecting money.
Right.
Which it should be all the money they're stealing from overruling the Supreme Court and higher court decisions.
Exactly.
They need to be arrested and redone.
You know how many people... You know how many people think the same way you're thinking right now? I've talked to so many people, and
everyone in the country.
Yeah, they say the same thing. I'm amazed. I love your platform.
Put your microphone in Tennessee.
You have
microphone in Tennessee.
You have my endorsement here. You have the endorsement of this program. We're going to push for you.
Excuse me. Hey,
what was that?
What was that?
What was that?
I had a call. Meanwhile, I wanted you to say, after the election's over, don't forget about me, because I'm gonna have it has to keep on going, because I'm gonna run again and next time around.
What if you win? What if you win this time? You got to think positive. You're gonna win this time.
Well, I mean, I'm ready to go.
How do the polls look?
As a matter of fact, probably one of the second things I'd probably do is reduce my staff by a lot, and then put 10 or 15% in charge, and then work it up and redo everything. Because if one person involved with stealing that money, they all got to go, don't they?
They certainly do. You're right. The corruption is just astounding.
But the bad thing about it is the people that don't put me in office are the ones that are corrupt.
Right. So
and the House.
So what do you do about that?
Well, that means I need everyone that never voted before in their entire lives to come out there and swamp. So I win get so many people.
Enough already.
So it's a mandate. So it's a mandate.
Yes.
Yes.
Basil, what's the big plug? We got it.
Radio stations down there in Tennessee. I like to see you hook up to them and blast my message.
Yes.
Yes, we blasted the message today, sir.
We will.
Where do they go for more info on the Basil Marceaux?
Just keep track of my website, I normally put everything up there.
All right, BasilMarceaux.com.
BasilMarceaux.com.
Right now,
All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm in federal court. Look at my federal court case in Chattanooga. Basil Marceaux against
Chattanooga.
It's got the federal court case
Red Bank
going.
is over. Red Bank is a concave government, as stated in the Constitution.
Just let them roll. I'm cleaning
it
up. Yep, exactly.
Everyone in America, vote for Basil and pass the word.
Vote for Basil Marceaux for governor of Tennessee. You have my vote, sir.
What else could you tell us about Tennessee or something? I'm out of here.
Say again?
Yeah, what tell us a little bit about your pride in the state of Tennessee. Little Tennessee pride.
Pride?
Yeah. What are you proud of about the state?
Well, I like the incline. I like
See you
the
tomorrow, people.
Blue Ridge Mountains. I love how it just the air smells. I like it. We have no state tax, and it'll probably stay that way if I'm governor. And I'll tell you one thing I really don't like is that the Legislation Plaza, they have a military park in there. Hey, they got me, the best soldier in the world, plus my 3 friends. They were 4 foot high. But you know, I look 6 foot in front of me, I see another soldier. Well, he's 8 foot looking like Rambo. Who is it? Anybody going to guess? Hey, it's a Greek soldier. Why am I, the best soldier in the world, submissive to a Greek soldier? He shouldn't even be there at all. It's my military park. That means democracy invaded our country 140 years ago, and it's time to switch it back. So all Tea Party members, come call me and follow Federal Law 241. Is this it? Am I off? Am I off?